no place I'd rather be than here with you. That's all I need. There's no one I'd rather see close to me. That's all I need. If I could stay, then I will stay here forever. If you're meant to.
Hello, this is Bridget with Divine Essentials. Okay, so I just tried to start this and all the power on that side of the room decided to go off, so I had to get a cord and plug and do some weird shit, but we are here. I have one of Cheryl Marchetti's tarot decks, can't think of the name of it, but I also have the Masculine Madness 2 that I was using, and I had shuffled up for thinking, feeling, wanting, so that's what we're going to be tapping into here. I had on the top of the thinking here, these two that came out from Masculine's Madness 2. There's cravings and sensuality, which says, I'm constantly trying to recreate the feelings you've given me, and I fantasize about you touching me all the time. So whoever you are, connected to or wondering about, when they're thinking about you, they're thinking, in terms of things that you've done for them. They may think that they would like for them to be able to possibly recreate those things, maybe with another person or just on their own. They may be realizing, that what you've done for them is something that they're having a hard time, recreating or finding elsewhere, so they're craving it because it's not something that it's easily accessible, or it's not something that they're, having brought to them by anybody else. So they're probably spending some time fantasizing, thinking about it, and most likely wishing that that was something that they could connect to. For the feelings, we had doubt, I don't understand what you see in me, and tied up. Soon we will have the freedom to do whatever we want and get tied up in fun, sexy ways. So there could be a reason that they are not available to explore these cravings or their desires with you. There could be somebody or something that's keeping them tied up at this time, or maybe yourself is tied up with somebody else or something else in your life. They also have doubt, though, so they could be tied up in their own doubts as into, why do you even want me? Especially if they're fantasizing, they could be thinking well, if you are, who, how they feel about you, if they have placed you on a pedestal, which with the thoughts, I see the stars here, so if they have placed you, in high regards, or as a wish fulfillment of I wish I could experience that, they may feel like other people would feel that way about you as well, and so that could make them doubt, why would you even want to deal with me? Why do you deal with me? Why, what do I have to offer you that, you couldn't possibly go have somewhere else? So they could be just tied up in their own insecurities or their own issues that they have within their mind. And then for what they want, we had ride me, get on top, and take me to ecstasy, and only you can soothe me. So I feel again, it's what they're wanting and what they're thinking about is pretty aligned here. It's they want to be soothed. They want you to take care of them or help them to relax. They could be feeling a lot of stress. They could be feeling some tension, a little bit of that frustration. Maybe they're not getting their needs met, or they're not getting their cravings quenched by other people or other experiences, because they're just not, able to recreate what they've had from you. And so with the get on top, take me to ecstasy, they may even feel they would like you to just maybe be almost in charge, or to take charge of the situation, or to be more, you know, present in their world at this time. Like, you know, maybe they want to just allow you to take the lead because you seem to know what to do in regards to pleasure, and also soothing and releasing and harmonizing and balancing their energy. So for the thinking again, we had the Star, but we also had the King of Swords. So this goes along with the thinking energy because he's of the mind, he's mental energy, he's thoughts. So I feel like this person is thinking a lot about their, you know, connection, or the light that you have, or the energy that you emit, or there's something about you that is unique, something about you that is, you know, special, or they think of you better than something else, or just to see you as being like the star. The star is the star. It's your wish fulfillment. It's a dream come true. It's like you don't get much better than the fucking star. So like, woo, yay, happy. So when they think of you, they don't think of you as like being gross or something that's like not a fulfillment thing or a happy thing or a joyful thing. But I do feel that for many of you, this doubt, or these, or whatever else they've got that's not really sustaining them or fulfilling them, is most likely causing them to not take any action when it comes to, you know, moving towards you. Now for the feelings, there's the Page of Cups and the Lovers. So I do again feel like they may have messed up, or they may have a vulnerable truth that they have not shared with you, or they may have an apology that they need to give to you. So Page of Cups can be like, I'm sorry, or it could be, hey, this is how I feel, even though, you know, maybe before I didn't say this, or before I said that, but at this time, you know, there's this truth that I have that's a vulnerable truth that, you know, may be something that I've held on to, or I've been nervous about, because the page is like that young energy. And with the Lovers, this is sometimes making a decision in love, or just recognizing somebody is the divine counterpart, or the person that you're supposed to be connected to. So for some of you, they could be needing to get into a vulnerable apology for maybe not acknowledging this with you, or not pursuing things with you, or they could need to apologize for maybe going with another person over you, because again, the Lovers can also be seen as a choice. So they may have made the wrong choice at some point, and now they could be like, oh boy, like I've really screwed up here, or now I'm all tied up in this situation that's not fulfilling, it's not making my cravings and desires and, you know, needs met. I'm not feeling very soothed or relaxed over here. So they could be kind of kicking themselves in the ass for making the wrong choice when it comes to love. So then for what they want, hold on, I think that I have something mixed up here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. So for what they want, we have the Queen of Cups, and I feel the they're like basically wanting that love. Okay, so like this is like, I would like for you to deliver that unconditional, like soft, soothing love. Somebody that is, you know, gentle and compassionate. She's very lovey-dovey. She's not going to be mean to you. She's not going to like flip out on you, or cause, you know, a big uproar over things. So like they could feel badly about what they've done or what they've said, or, you know, they could know that they've kind of like messed up by choosing to go somewhere else or be with somebody else. And I feel like at this point they're, you know, wanting to feel like that energy of like, especially if he's presenting like she's gonna soothe me, she's not gonna be mean to me, she's not gonna be mad at me, she's not gonna be pissed off at me, She's just gonna be like, hey, what's up? Oh, that's fine that you were a stupid ass. It's alright, don't worry about it. And with the Six of Pentacles, this is equal, balanced, give and take. So I feel like they may not have been very balanced with you in the past. They may not have given to you equally. And I feel like they may feel like this need or this desire to make things right between the two of you. Um, oops, I'm sorry that I fucked up. And, I hope that you can forgive me, or that we can make things more balanced in the connection here. So they may want to make things up to you too, like maybe you've done a lot for them and they feel like they haven't done enough for you, and that they may want to just balance the scales basically. So then again with the thinking, we had silence. Just because I'm silent doesn't mean I don't care. Listen to my body, listen to my thoughts, feel my heart. So again, I do think that they're probably not saying a whole lot because he is very much mental energy. It's like they're craving you, thinking about you, desiring, fantasizing. They could even be fantasizing about you, fantasizing about them, because we have the fingering here, thinking of you, which again I think is more so they're thinking about you, but they're also wondering, are you thinking about me? Do you desire me? Do you miss me? Are you, feeling the same way? Because I have these doubts, and because of these doubts it may make me insecure, and it may make me think that you probably don't give a shit, especially if I've screwed up or done some stuff that wasn't the best. So they could be hoping for this to be the case, but not really knowing if that is the case. And then again with the feelings, they're fascinated. It says, I'm fascinated by your beauty inside and out. And then alleviate, I need to release this intense desire and pressure. So I feel like as time goes on, they're probably growing more and more like, this is becoming more intense, this is becoming more pressure. Like I've said, like they could be getting frustrated because they're not getting their needs met, and they may just have people kind of like making them more frustrated, because if you try to get your needs met, you're not getting your needs met, you're not having your cravings quenched, you're not getting, those sensations fulfilled, then it can often just make things worse. So I feel like that may be something that's happening for them, is it's just like building up and building up and building up. And it's also helping them to become more fascinated by the fact that you were able to maybe deliver something that others have not been able to. So then for what they're wanting, we had calm. This is, you calm the raging parts of me. So again, it goes along with this energy of only you can soothe me. So there's something about you that helps to chill them out, relax them. Maybe it's that release. Maybe it's that, oh wow, there's that quenched thirst, or that, craving fulfilled. And then alluring says, everything about you captivates me. So there's something about you that is captivating as well as, alluring and beautiful and desirable, soothing, calming, relaxing, basically all of the things that people would probably want to have. It's like, oh, you're just like a big ball of relaxing comfort, and just, making me feel loved, making me feel good, making me feel, all the things that I'm not feeling when I'm not there. So I feel like that's something that's probably weighing on them as well. And at the thinking, we had uproar. It says, let's cause some chaos. So I feel like this may be what they're thinking in return, like in terms of like if they are with another person, or if they are somewhere that they feel like they're stuck and that they need to get away from in order to come towards you. They may be feeling like they want to cause an uproar and have some chaos happen so that they can get away from whatever the circumstances are in their situations. It's like almost like, instead of just speaking my truth and doing the right thing and putting an end to something in my life, let me just cause a big function, like, and bounce out of there in bad terms, instead of just being like, hey, you know what, like, somebody else is the person that's gonna make me feel good, and it's not this situation here, so I got to go. I feel like they're like, looking for a chaotic way out, rather than just taking the like, the way that most people would be like, hey, this may be where I should head. I'm gonna do that. Sometimes people don't think that way, especially with this type of energy. This is like, like, oops. So they may do stupid things and then realize afterwards, like, I didn't need to do that, or that was kind of stupid. Um, and the feelings, you have insanity. This relationship is a definition of insanity, but I can't let it go. So this may not, again, be like the first time that they've caused an uproar. Maybe they cause an uproar in your life. Maybe they cause an uproar everywhere they go. Maybe there's something about them that's just kind of like, bleh. And, sometimes that's just how people are. And then we have decompress, which is, I just need some time alone. Please don't take it personal. So I feel like if they're not with another person, um, and you have been like, wondering, are they, or have they gone somewhere, they may just be spending time by themselves. If they are with another person, this may be like into terms of like, if they were to leave that situation, they may need some time by themselves before they just rush into something else with you. So don't take it personally if they like break up with somebody, cause an uproar somewhere, and they need a little bit of time to fucking come down from that situation. And also, this may just be in general anyways, like, even if they're wherever they are, whatever they're doing, they may need some time to get their head right, or to figure out how to self-soothe, because it feels like somebody that does not know how to do that. So they probably get themselves stuck in bad situations, or with the wrong people, or the wrong circumstances that are in a way making them feel like better, or it's just a distraction, or it's them again seeking out, like those cravings to be fulfilled, but they're not finding their fulfillment. So then they start causing an uproar in their life. And then for the thinking, we had confident. The more confident you are, the more I want you. So the more that you are just in your power, you're not allowing this to, like, overwhelm you, or maybe you're, standing in your power. You're not letting this person cause that uproar in your life. Even if you are like missing them or thinking of them, you're not letting them treat you in a way that's less than, what you deserve. We also had in the feelings, your absence is felt so intensely with deafening. So I feel like you are not speaking probably at this time, or you are stepped back from the situation. It feels like you may be somebody that at one time wasn't so, pulled away, or wasn't so much aware of your own value and worth, but you could have risen up and realized that over time. And they may feel like that's in some uncharted territory now. Like this says, serene, I want to explore you like uncharted territory. So they could feel, like, hey, I like this new version of you, or I'd like to get to know the new version of you, or I know the new version of you is going to be even better than the versions of you that I've known, or something here just feels like uncharted territory that I would like to go explore, and I'm not enjoying this time away. And the more confident you are, the more I would like to come towards you. And you probably are feeling confident. I feel like you may be the Nine of Pentacles, single, sexy, confident, independent energy, which is in the thinking space for them. So they're thinking of you as this independent, confident person, but they're also feeling that Empress energy. Like you've got your shit together. You are the Empress. You are the one that, you're not going to play games with. You're not going to hit it and quit it. You're not going to fool. You're not going to do anything stupid. And for what they're wanting, I feel like they may not even know what to do at this point, because they may not have ever dealt with anybody that is at that caliber, or they may not feel like they're at that caliber with the doubt and the uproar here. It's like, I feel like this is like the same guy right here. It's like, no, why do you seeing me? Because I cause an uproar everywhere I go. Like, you will stop being stupid, and you won't do that, Basically, they may need to just kind of allow themselves to mature, or allow themselves to make a clear decision that doesn't come from chaos. And with the thinking, again, we had Three of Pentacles, so I feel like they do think about being in a partnership with you or working together with you. They may feel like they could work well with you, especially like you may be an independent like entrepreneur. In the feelings we had this energy of the Queen of Wands, who is very much aligned with like that type of energy of like getting shit done. She knows where everything is. She's like head of the game. She's got like lots of stuff happening. She's magnetic. She's charismatic. She's good. She's just usually on fire. So there's like this independent, confident strength. I'm capable, I'm independent, I'm confident, I'm good, I'm magnetic, I'm charismatic, I've got my money right, I've got my balance, I've got my power, I got my respect, I've got all the things that I could possibly need. So it's like, you wouldn't need anybody. You may want to have something around you to fulfill you on some level, but you don't need it. So you're good on your own, and that may be, somewhat intimidating or just something that they're not used to. And for what they want, we had the King of Pentacles. So I feel like they want to feel better about this energy of like knowing, because this is here. So it's like they may not feel like they're truly at the place yet to be a match to her or her. Like they may feel like they're, again, like, am I the one that's able to deliver what you deserve, or am I the one that's able to even hold my side of the bargain, to work together in a partnership with you, whether it's like working together to make money, or working together to have love, or working together in a partnership of any sort. They may feel like they need to get more stable, or just more committed, more loyal, more grounded, more stable into that energy. And when they're thinking of you, they do think of you as the Ten of Cups. This is like happily ever after. This is emotional fulfillment. And what they feel is that this energy of the Hierophant this is like stable, committed, loyal, strong, dependable, gonna go the long haul. Like I'm not gonna just play games. I'm not going to be causing an uproar. I'm not going to be coming and going. I'm not going to do all the stupid shit that would cause problems. So what they want is the Ten of Pentacles, which is basically taking the Ten of Cups and magnifying it, amplifying it, and creating even more, because this is like financial security, abundance. This is leaving a legacy. This is like we have something worthy of long-term, success. This is like what she would create, and this is something that you would want to partner with, and this is something that you would probably need to be at this level in order to have. So it's like, I think that they would like these things, but they just may not feel like they are capable or ready to be all of those things. But the Justice card was here on the bottom of the deck, so I do feel like they would like to have justice and balance, like they would like to bring justice to you. That may be something that they feel like they owe to you. With the Death card, they may need to go through some sort of transformation, or the death of the old version of themselves. Maybe there's been a third party or a third element or something that's caused painful endings and difficulties, that's kept you from having fulfillment and happiness. It was like you just kept getting more tower moments, maybe them running from you, causing you to have a broken heart. And in order for you to reconcile and come back together into a temperanced, balanced, just, connection, they may need to see things from a new perspective, and that may require them to be on their own for a little while, face their fears, find that clarity, feel their own upset for a little bit, and then trust their intuition, and you trust your intuition as to how do we get here, what is our destiny, what is the end game. And underneath the world was the Six of Cups. So it may be that you are destined to reconcile with each other, but you may need to have very healthy boundaries, self-respect. They may need to get that stamina and that fire, that passion inside of them, learn some lessons, drop the burdens that they're carrying around, so that they can take action and have victory with you, and make the right judgment calls that's going to lead them to a success with you, rather than whatever has been happening up until this point. So there could be a new beginning that will start between you two after clearing out some karma, healing from whatever's happened in the past, and just staying grounded, stable, loyal, committed to yourself and to knowing your value and worth, and not allowing, you know, this person or anybody to hurt you or take advantage of you. I just split and got the Six of Cups again, so they may need to work hard to reconcile with you, or there may need to be like a slow movement towards that, because maybe you're not going to just easily let them back in. With the Seven of Wands, this is like, get your guard up. So if they want to reconcile and fix things, they're going to have to be showing you that they have what it takes, like a vulnerable, authentic offer, that they've learned their lesson, that they're there for the long haul, that they're going to fight for things, that they're not going to just come and go, that they've been paying attention, learning, and overcoming the conflict, the chaos. They're not going to run at the first sign of trouble, that they've gone deep into their, you know, mind, into their consciousness, and have had the death of the ego and the rebirth of something that's just a new way of being, and finding that strength to be ready and willing to be him, and to fight and not be guarded, and to not hold back, and to not you know, shy away just because there's a boundary or self-respect or whatever it is. So this may be your soulmate. This may be somebody that will take action and communicate towards you. The more that you show value and worth on yourself, maybe the better. Not allowing the heartache or pain of rejection to keep you stuck or keep you back in your own life. You know, if they come with a romantic offer, just know that you deserve that. And I'm seeing the Empress over here. So know how she would be. She's very grounded in her power, and she's only going to take vulnerable offers that lead her to the Ten of Cups. She doesn't care about money or status or ego bullshit. She loves unconditionally. She has the embodiment of all the queens, but she wants equal, you know, give and take. Like, if this person's going to play games with her, reject her, stand on the outside and just look around, or only wants monetary things in their life, that, or they just can't make a fucking decision, or they only come around for passion, but they don't have that fire to take what they've been through, turn it into motivation, which is what ultimately leads us towards our Ten of Pentacles. Then she has no problem putting that to an end and finding, you know, power in herself. She's either the Nine of Pentacles or the Empress. She's good, she's balanced, she's powerful, and she doesn't put up with the players or the in and out wishy-washy tower bringers. She wants success and a man that knows how to deliver that, because she is the star and she's going to keep rising. So if he's not going to do the work to, you know, rise beside her and put in that effort and those seeds of potential that grow over time, then he might as well, you know, bring this to somebody else, because he would not deliver something that's not of value. So hopefully that has made sense. Yeah, look, there's the King of Pentacles. So you're grounded, stable, loyal, committed, willing to do the work. It may take time to slowly get there, to bring that balance, but eventually gets there. And it may start with an apology to help you to become more, you know, emotionally balanced and happy with each other. Like, oh, I'm sorry that I did that. Or I'm like, you know, here's my romantic offer. Here's my death of my ego and my fears and my insecurities. I've healed those. And now I'm willing to spark the passion and the drive and the desire for our destiny and our fulfillment. But I'm walking away from the parts of me that have been, you know, playing games, or maybe have rejected, or just stood on the outside looking at what I wanted, but wasn't willing to give to you balance. So you may have waited and waited and waited. You may have loved me unconditionally. You may have offered this Ten of Cups all along, but I may have been too stupid or too stubborn to realize that that's like what my wishes were for. So now they could be in their own heartache and in their own pain, realizing and recognizing, like, oh shit, nobody else is going to be able to deliver those things that I was receiving there. So you could have your guard up, and that could have them in their mind. You could be mirroring each other. And if you want that Four of Wands, you want that victory, you want that Six of Cups, reconciling, make sure that you have an Emperor showing up to deliver truth and new communication with a new set of mind, that's not coming from, you know, chaos or just conflict and craziness. You deserve peace and love. Okay? So hopefully that has assisted you guys. Thank you very much. Inune, namaste.